Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I don't really like biscuits. Is that a confession? I don't know, but I don't. They're a bit dry. Blech. But then I found out that these are biscuits. We're going to make some Florentines. Those chocolatey, gooey things are technically biscuits, and they're delicious. And we're going to make them for Christmas because they've got lovely orange peel in them and cherries and ginger. So we're just going to give them a little bit of a chocolatey flavour. So what you're going to need are some flaked almonds. These are toasted, unsalted butter, light brown soft sugar, oranges, plain flour, pinch of salt, glacé or sour cherries, crystallized ginger, and some dark chocolate. So I have preheated the oven to 160 fan, and now I'm just going to melt the butter in a saucepan, add the sugar, and add the zest of 2 oranges. So I've washed these oranges before with a bit of washing up liquid and a sponge scourer just to kind of get through any wax that might be on the outside. There we go. All the sugar has dissolved into the butter. I'm going to take that off the heat, let it cool for a little bit, and while that's happening, I'm going to mix in all the nuts and the flour over here. So I've got my toasted almonds, which I toasted before in the oven, 10 minutes, 180, or you could dry fry them in a frying pan. It's up to you. So I've got 50 grams of these, measure them, 40 grams of flour, and then I've got some delicious crystallized stem ginger. There you go, it's enough for a bit if you want.
And then. Yummy, yummy.
And then I'm going to put in some cherries. Now, normal Florentines go with, a bit of a kick. Normally go with glacé cherries. I was going to do sour cherries, couldn't find any. So I'm going to mix this up a bit. I'm going to do some glacé cherries and some dried cherries. But I'm going to cut the glacé cherries. They're a bit big like this, and you get kind of really knobbly Florentines, which aren't very delicate. So I'm going to cut these up, or I'm going to ask Lucy to cut them up.
This would be a perfect snack to leave out for Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
If Santa Claus in your area is very posh or Italian.
Yeah. I'm just going to give it a stir so that the flour covers all the different ingredients. Oh, I think I meant to put some salt in as well. There we go. So now I'm going to add the butter and sugar and oranges.
Yummy.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that every bit is covered. So these do spread in the oven, so you want a small amount, and then you don't put anything close to it. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we just put it in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Come on then.
Right, we'll follow you.
We've just turned the cameras on just after Lucy's finished being rude about my Florentines. I think they look quite nice. So what I'm going to do now is they've cooled, and you can see actually that they've got this lovely sort of lacy outer bit, and they should have a lovely chewy inner bit.
So what do? We peel them off?
Yes, very gently, and then put them upside down on here, so that we can do the next stage, which is painting the base. So I've melted some chocolate.
I'm eating.
I'm using all my self-restraint not to just eat it. And then I'm going to paint it on the base.
You're going to paint it?
I'm going to paint it because I'm kind of artistic and creative like that.
So when would you eat these? You'd eat these with a glass of sherry?
Yeah, I give them to the kids for pudding with a glass of milk.
Not a glass of sherry?
Not a glass of sherry.
But they're a good Christmas thing, aren't they? So if you've got friends coming over for Christmas, you can have these.
They're good Christmas nibbles, I think. They make a change from mince pies, don't
they?
And now I just need to put them in the fridge to harden. So I think I'm going to put them on a tray. Can you just pass me that?
Am I allowed one in the meantime?
No, actually. Well, it might be a bit gooey and difficult to eat. Why don't you wait? Why don't you wait? Okay, eat it.
Can I have one now?
Yeah, you can
Really?
have one. Yeah.
Excuse me. Really elegantly done.
Yes.
Delicious though.
They are really nice, aren't they?
Got a bite.
I want a whole one. Oh, and a bite.
So, a good alternative to mince pies.
Yeah.
You can wait for them to set, or you can eat them like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.